Heading to the scrapyard. Little pop-up thunderstorm changed my plans today. A little bit anyways. I want to show you this roadkill here. Look at that boat anchor. That's pretty cool. Little socket wrench. And actually, that's in really good condition. It looks like it's beat up, but that's just the plastic it got ran over by a car. You can see the wrench itself's in good shape. And the little socket was on there too. It's actually pretty amazing the amount of roadkill. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but the stuff is just laying out there on the road that you generally won't even see if you're driving in a normal car, in a normal vehicle. You just have so much more visibility when you're riding on a bike. You know, there's no blind spots. You know, there's no hood of the car blocking everything out, and you look out your window and you can always see the angle like that, you know. But like on a bike, you can just, you just look straight down, you know. And it sounds ridiculous, but the amount of stuff that I have found just laying in the road is pretty amazing. What happens a lot of times is, well, almost every time I suppose, people will leave tools laying on their bumper. Or somewhere on their car, top of their car or something. They'll forget about it and just drive down the road, you know, and they'll hit a bump like at a train track or something, and it'll pop off. And I've actually seen a rotor, like a 20-pound steel rotor, bounce out of a boat that was being dragged on a trailer. I don't know how it did it. It must have hit some kind of bump or something. But and this rotor just came flopping out of this boat. And I thought there was somebody like laying in there that threw it. It just didn't seem right, you know. And finding that anchor like that, I'm not so sure it wasn't the exact same situation. Like it was just sitting in someone's boat, and they like hit a curb, because that anchor was at the entrance of Lowe's and laying out in the road. I don't know if they did a curb check or hit some bump or something, but I think that thing just popped right up out of a boat. As weird as that sounds. I never would have realized that was possible, except for I've seen it. Because when you're riding a motorcycle out on the street, you're real observant of things that could basically kill you. So you're always on the lookout. I don't know if you have a busy road where the speed limit's, you know, like 30, 35 or up, and there's railroad tracks. I could almost guarantee if you go to that spot right now where them tracks are at, as long as it's bumpy, and you just get out and walk around, I can almost guarantee you're gonna find something. It might not be much value, you know, might be only a few cents or something, but the likelihood of a tool laying there or something is very high. But people walking down the sidewalk will be taking that stuff, so it will never like build up. But it's a constant thing, you know. Maybe if I have enough time today, I'll get one of their little reflective vests and walk around here and give you a tour of the place. They let people come here and buy stuff for twice the amount of the scrap price. So they let people walk around a lot. A lot of scrap yards might not do that. There it is. Tin shed, bucket of cans, number 2 insulated wire, aluminum breakage, empty bucket. That's my aluminum bucket there. A little aluminum there. I'll get extruded aluminum for that big piece there. It's real dense. And this cheap wire here, I'm just gonna throw it in with the tin shed. I'll probably get breakage for this little gas-powered weed eater. Sometimes places will have you throw that like in shred or whatever, but it's place should give me aluminum breakage, so actually I guess it goes over here like this. There's what that little load was worth. $2.50 on the wire, $1.12 aluminum breakage, $1.80 on the cans, $1.74 on the tin, $5.25 for the clean aluminum. The cans have went down a nickel, the tins went down a penny. The clean aluminum has went up a nickel, so that's kind of strange. Nothing special there. Like I said earlier, we had a little pop-up thunderstorm roll through, so it kind of threw a crimp in my plans. So I don't have time to do anything else as far as scrap. But see this little deal here? It's a little $20 gift card I found dumpster diving one night. I checked it on the internet and it's fully loaded, 20 bucks. It was probably someone's Christmas present, like a stocking stuffer, maybe a birthday gift or something. That's Plato's Closet. I've never been in here. I think it's all closed though. I'm about to find out. I'm gonna find something to buy and try to flip it, sell it on the internet or my flea market booth. See how it goes. Yeah, I think it's all closed. This is the kind of place Taco Stacks would come to and have a good day. This is not my area at all. Although this is probably where I want to start. I didn't realize what was going on at first. They only put one shoe out here so no one steals it. That would look kind of odd. This whole store is actually women's clothes. With the exception of this little area here is men's. Everything else is all women's stuff. So I might just find myself a pair of Levi's that fit me and just call it a day here. Let's see. Nothing wrong with a free pair of Levi's. Have you guys noticed how cheap Levi's are these days? Look how cheap that is. You can feel the wind through that material. I grew up with Levi's. They were that color and about 5 times thicker and stiffer, and you had to wear them for a year and wash them 30 times before they got comfortable. Before they started looking good, you know. The 33 might be closer actually. Went with the 33, 32. I tried them on, they fit real good. They're in nice condition. Not too bad. Considering they're free, that's a real nice deal. And I had 24 cents left on the card. So I gave it to this young lady over here. Thanks, dumpster. Thanks, whoever threw that in the dumpster. Let's go see what else we can do. I saw a comment the other day, someone saying they really like my nature videos. And I guess I really didn't think about it. You know, I'm not really making any nature videos. And I got to thinking about it, and the thing about where I live is if I'm not pointing this camera down here in the garbage, I'm pointing it just out here in the middle of the city. They don't call this place the natural state for no reason. This place very much still has the natural tree canopy and just mean, that's why they call it the natural state, I guess. That's one of the first things I noticed when I moved here. It's just dense and lush. So this time of year, no matter where I point the camera, unless it's something like that, I'm pretty much making a nature video. If I take a walk anywhere, I'm pretty much making a nature video. That's a plastic frame office chair there. I've also noticed a lot of birds in the background of my videos. I started paying attention to that. It's just such a normal thing here. I don't really notice it. So like I could just make a dumpster diving video and make it look like a nature video just by pointing the camera outside, you know. Oh, it's heavy too. Oh wow, that's cast iron. That's old, I think. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before in here in a dumpster. I found tons of aluminum ones and stuff, brass, but that deal there, shoot, you know what? Let's see. No, that's all. No, let's see. Yeah, it is. Those are pieces of copper right there. No, it's brass, I guess. Let's see for sure. Take the screwdriver and scratch it up real good. Brass. That's oh shoot, 35 pounds or so. You know, I thought that was a lighting fixture. I still think, I guess it probably is, but I think it was on top of a heavy duty, like fence post or something. It had to be on something heavy duty, big old iron post of some sort. That might be 40 pounds. That's heavy dog. Guess I better check the whole thing. It'd be nice if the whole thing was brass. Some of you that are experienced with flea markets, would that sell at a flea market? Something like that? Could I get any more out of it than I could scrap metal? Scrap metal, it's gonna be $2 and some brass, about $3 worth of scrap metal there. What do you think? Here, it's got a silver look to it. I think it's just aluminum. They made it look like silver. Christmas ornaments. Man, spotlight. What do you think? I didn't even see that. Nice cutting board. This little 2-use. It's a little crock pot deal. It looks like a little incense burner. There's a little crock pot, little dipper. It's just gonna be scrap metal. This is pretty cool though. Check that out. Coleman halogen spotlight. And I can almost guarantee this was thrown away because they don't have the adapter to it. I see that so much. I made a video recently talking about all the hand tools I find, rechargeable hand tools, power tools that are thrown away because they don't have the adapter. And it's a problem for me because it's hard to sell something like that if you don't have the right adapter, you know. But you go out and buy an adapter and you're pretty much wasting all the profit you would make reselling this with an adapter. So online that is, but for personal use, you know, I might be able to find something to charge that up with, you know. Stool action. Well, that's pretty solid. There's 2 of them in here. Seeing that second one makes me think there's nothing wrong with either one of them. Someone just ditching their stuff. They got new stuff. So let's see if I'm right or not. Those are not bad. Let's go with the flea market. What do you think? That one's got just a little bit of, just a little tiny bit loose. I'll stick some wood glue down in there maybe, but it doesn't really need it. I mean, it's solid. This one's solid as can be. See, that one should go like that, and this one should go like this. You wouldn't think I could carry this so easily, but I do. Bungee cord action. There it is. Interesting little vase in there. Let's see. Hey, that might have some good value to it. What do you think about that? Oh. I bet that's... Actually, I'm going to keep that dirt too because I got a little tree I want to plant. So that's a double bonus. But that's a nice little pot. What do you think? It's kind of got that glaze on it. Oh, some of these pots are super expensive. I don't see that one marked or nothing. I wonder if that's a handmade deal. Usually potters will mark their stuff. I don't know. Anyways, it's in great condition. Reminds me of a watermelon. What do you think? It's nice. I know $50 isn't out of the realm of possibility. Brand new for a glazed pot like that. I don't know how much I can resell that for, but I wouldn't be surprised if I could get 20 bucks out of there, or 10 bucks if I want to do it right away, you know. think the cord's missing off that vacuum, but sometimes they're just not visible. Yep. No. See, like I made a video last time talking about leaving piggy tails so people can maybe reuse this, but I don't do that for the ones that are already in the garbage. If it was sitting out here, I would leave a piggy tail. You know, if someone wanted to try to reuse it or whatever, but once it's in the garbage, I just go ahead and take that little bit of extra wire. That's pretty much 99.99% chance it's going to the landfill and no one's going to take it. So, look at that little dude. Look at that. What do you think about that? Is that sellable? Or, I mean, salvageable? What do you think? Got a $22.98 price tag on it. I don't know, I might set that out in the sun and see if it wants to try to survive. It looks like somebody just bought it at the store. It's kind of strange. What does that look like to you guys? You know what I think happened to it? Someone bought it at the store and left it outside, and it filled up with rainwater. Alrighty then. So that was just a trip home from the scrapyard. I have a video uploading from my video editor to YouTube, and I need to go inside real quick and get that thing published to you. So I had that video uploading to YouTube when I left for the scrapyard. Went to the scrapyard, came back, and that was my whole plan for today. The thunderstorm kind of changed it a little bit, but it worked out good. On the way back from the scrapyard, I just hit a few apartment complexes and some other dumpsters, like you saw, obviously, and that's all that was. Just a short little trip home from the scrapyard. Put that dude right there at my apartment complex. Someone that lives here might want to take this thing if it sprouts out or whatever. It might end up back in the dumpster. I might actually keep this one for myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching.